This is the solution video for section 6.3, problem number 2. All right, so the problems say solve each differential equation. All right, so basically we have to recognize that we have two variables here, u and v. So I have 2u squared, and then on the inside here I have some stuff with v's. And so first step in solving a differential equation is to separate the variables. So I'm going to bring this 2u squared to the other side, so I need to divide it. So du divided by 2u squared, and then I need to multiply by dv. So I have 4v cubed plus 4v to the negative third dv. All right, so now I have separated the variables. All right, so now once I do that, I'm ready to integrate, right? So now remember that in order to integrate, you must have a differential on both sides. So I have the du on the left and I have the dv on the right. All right, so now before we integrate on the left side, we need to recognize that this is really 1/2 u to the negative second, right? The 2 is in the denominator, so it's not 2u to the negative second, it's 1/2 u to the negative second. All right, so that with respect to u, and then this, we're going to integrate those two separately, right? So we could write it as like integral of 4v cubed dv plus integral of 4v to the negative third dv. All right, so now let's integrate. 1/2 integral of u to the negative second. Remember, add 1 to the power u to the negative first divided by negative 1, right? And then plus c, but remember, I'm going to just add it in on one side, so I don't need to add it in on both sides. All right, 4v cubed, so I'm going to get 4v. Now I add 1 to the power, 4 to the v to the fourth divided by 4, plus I have a 4 here, and now I'm going to add 1 to this power, so 4v to the negative second over negative 2, and then of course the plus c. I only need 1 plus c on one side of the equation. All right, so here I have negative 1/2 u to the negative first equals, the 4's reduced here, so I have v to the fourth plus the 4 and the negative 2 reduced to just be negative 2, and I could write minus 2 v to the negative second, and then of course plus c. All right, and so now uh, that would be it. Now, I know on the answer sheet, I just have a slightly different version. If I multiply both sides by negative 2, right? So if I multiply the whole equation by negative 2, the left side becomes u to the negative first equals, now this becomes negative 2 v to the fourth plus 4v to the negative second plus c. All right, now you'll notice that my answer actually has a negative on the left side, so negative u to the negative first, and then positive 2v to the fourth minus 4v to the negative second, and then of course plus c. Now remember, you don't have to multiply the c by negative 2 or by negative 1, right? Because this is still just an arbitrary constant, right? So any of these answers are all the same. They're all equivalent. They're just different versions. Now, you'll notice that none of these are explicitly solved for u. So in order to do that, I would want to take this version and say, well, this is u to the negative first. So that would be really 1 over u. And so I want to take the reciprocal of both sides. So I get that u would be 1 over the negative 2v to the fourth plus 4v to the negative second plus c. So that would be my explicit solution.